ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಜೂಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಈಗ
ಮೇಲೆ
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತದೆ
ಅದು ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಇದೆ
ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು 2 ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದೆ. ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು.
ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅದು ಡೇಟಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು
ಪವರ್
जय श्रीमान 39 कर्नाटका बटालियन BMSIT&M NCC परेड पर परेड आपके निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर हो। जय श्रीमान। जय श्रीमान। गाज को ढील कराने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान। जय श्रीमान। गाज वेशम गाज सावधान गाज बगाल गाज बच्चों गाज सलामी लगाओ सलामी शत गाज बच्चों शत गाज वेशम गाज सावधान परेड राष्ट्रपति सलामी दो सलामी शत
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
बोलो भारत माता की
जय जय जय
गाज बच्चों शत परेड वेशम
respected dignitaries on the stage, off the stage, and my dear friends. We wish you all a 72nd Republic Day, and we also welcome you for the 72nd Republic Day function. Now, our cadets will form a war phase formation during war, how the soldiers will attack on enemy and destroy them. Kalyan?
Section! Saavdhan! Section! Division! Section! Picture! One! Section! Thumbs up! Helmet! Section! Echo! 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 Echo!
This is a file formation when the enemy is far section goes through different territorial lines, so that section goes in a single file formation.
Section! Thumb! Section! Position!
This is arrowhead when the location of the enemy is near. The section form arrowhead to patrolling the enemy.
Section! Advance! Section hold! Section arrow! Section hold!
When the section is in enemy's territory, to get the count of the enemy arms and ammunition and cover the territory section, they will form a diamond formation.
Section diamond! Section hold! Section charge!
At last, there will be a Dava position. When we runs out of the bullet, then we will charge with a rifle. And then destroy. Jai! 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 Thank you, cadets. Now, I request one of our cadets, Adityan, third semester, EC department. He will fly to the Tiranga with its drone. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you.
जय शिवाय परत को विसर्जन करने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ शिवाय जय शिवाय संतरी खड़ा रहेगा बाकी परेड विसर्जन
Thank you, everyone. We shall disperse now and will gather in second floor seminar hall. Thank you so much.
ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕ್ರೋಮ್
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಬಂತ ಈಗ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್
ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಝೂಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಇಮೇಲಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿನ ಸರ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಯಾವ ಮೇಲೆ ಹರಿ ಡಾಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ
ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ 25 ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ
ಇದಾ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಣ
ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ
ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ಆಯಿತು ಇವು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಯಿತು
ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಯಿತು
ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ
ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇದು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಚೌದು
ಅದನ್ನೇ ಲಾಗೌಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಇಸ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಈ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ
ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ದೀಕ್ಷಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ
I request all of you all to keep your mobile phones in silent mode. Our chief guest will arrive in a few minutes. Yeah. Thank you for your patience.
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ముందు కాక ఫోన్ పెట్టుకుంది
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಲಾಗಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಎರಡು మనకు ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಲೈವ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದು ಇದು ಲೈವ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಸರ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
ಹೌದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಡಿಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಲೇ ಸರ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೋದು ಸರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್,
OBS
ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೋದು ಸರ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಇರಲಿ.
States, 22 official languages, 19,500 dialects, 6 major religions, 6 ethnic groups in one country. Despite having such diverse culture, traditions, languages, religions, yet we stand together as one and we are proud to be Indians. I, Gautam from the Department of AI and ML, wish you all a very happy Republic Day. A very fine and pleasant morning to the chairmen from BMSIT&M, BMSSA, Shri M. Madan Gopal, our beloved principal, Dr. Mohan Babu GN, Director and Professor, Dr. Shaila Banatu, and my dear professors and friends. I also extend a very warm welcome to the students, professors, and our alumni who have joined us on the YouTube live telecast. This program is jointly organized by BMSIT&M and BMSSA and conducted strictly by adhering to the COVID-19 SOPs. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the 72nd Republic Day. Ladies and gentlemen, a few minutes before this program had commenced, we witnessed the tricolor flag flutter majestically as our beloved chairman hoisted it. which was then followed by a march past by the NCC cadets. I would like to thank the cadets for the wonderful and magnificent display they put up. 26th January holds an everlasting place in our national memory because it is a day when the Republic of India was born. Under Mahatma Gandhi's moral and political leadership and Jawaharlal Nehru's presidency, the Indian National Congress formalized the demand of Purna Swaraj on 19 December 1929, dissolving the Congress and the Indian nationalists to fight for complete freedom. The Congress declared Purna Swaraj on 26 January 1930, and therefore, for the next 17 years, the country commemorated this day by hosting the tricolor flag publicly across India and took a pledge to struggle for the complete independence. On 9 December 1946, the Constituent Assembly met for the first time in New Delhi in the Constitution Hall, and thus, after that, a drafting committee was appointed, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was appointed as the chairman of the committee. The Constituent Assembly took almost 3 years, to be precise, 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days to complete the drafting of the Constitution for independent India. The Constitution was adopted by the Indian Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949. To honor the significance of the 26th of Jan, the Constitution came into effect on this very same day during 1950, and India became a republic country. Henceforth, the 26th of January was celebrated as a Republic Day. Living in a democratic republic, we have freedom in our minds, faith in our words, pride in our hearts, and patriotism in our souls. So let's salute our nation on its 72nd Republic Day. Dance is an art and an expression. What cannot be said can be expressed. So now here is an invocation dance performance by Ananya S. Maligi from the Department of AI and ML. Thank you, Ananya, for the graceful performance. Your movements capture the essence of the music. It is said that speech is a mirror of the soul. As he speaks, so he is. Now I request our principal, Dr. Mohan Babu GM, to deliver the opening remarks.
Good morning, everybody. Very good morning to you. Respected beloved Chairman, Shri Madan Gopalji, my colleague, Director of BMSIT&M, Shrimati Sheila Bantnor, HODs, faculty colleagues, staff, students, and everybody else here in this particular gathering. I wish you all a very, very happy 72nd Republic Day. ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ದಿನ ಅಂತ. We all know that the entire country is celebrating this day in their own styles, wonderfully, with a great fervor and festive mood. That's what we see. But why is it so special is the question. In fact, if you can recollect, we have been slaves of the British for close to 100 years. They were here close to 200 years, but we were directly under their slavery for about 100 years. And the struggle that started in the 1850s, 1857 to be specific, continued till 1947 until we actually got liberated from their clutches. That is in 1947. But still in 1947, we were using the manual or guidebook that you can say, which the British had established. That is Government of India Act 1935. That was the guidebook that we were using to govern ourselves, although we were independent in 1947. We badly needed one of our own. We wanted to have our own guidebook, holy book, which could help operationalize this country. And that's the time, as my student friend just now said, the Indian government swiftly acted to constitute a committee under the chairmanship of Dr. Ambedkar. And that produced the document within 7 days, 70 days, and that was actually reviewed openly, both in public and individually too, and the press too, for about 2.5 years, as I said. And in in 1950, as you all know, we actually implemented that. Actually, we gave ourselves on that day a very important document, very important document, the Constitution. In fact, you all know what the Constitution, its preamble said. In fact, we have it in our lobby also. You would have read it. It's a very noble intention of making this country sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. We need to understand these things very carefully. Many times, we gloss over and we don't pay attention to these words. In fact, the essence of this entire Constitution is there. If you look at the situation what we were in 1947 with respect to, let's say, sovereignty, where are we today? We have moved far ahead of what we were then. We were in the clutches of those people, and all our policies could be influenced by their kind of presence. But today, you know how the Indian governments are handling the situation. For instance, how India repealed the Article 370, you know that. And in spite of enormous pressure internationally, India never budged it. That means we proved to the world that nobody can meddle in our internal affairs. That's the sovereignty that we have. We don't allow anybody to have their hands here. And that is being even seen in China's encounter. In fact, the way we are in face of with China. That means in the last 8-10 years, we are standing very solidly and asserting to the world that we are here. We are an independent and sovereign country. You can't do anything to us. Looking at socialist, if you look at that word in 1947, country was actually riddled with huge poverty, lot of poverty. Huge population was without food and other things. No ventilation, very less ventilation, forget about distribution. But now, we are fantastic with respect to all these things. There are lots of, although we are a little capitalist-oriented country, there is a lot of society-oriented measures that have been taken by the governments in terms of welfare measures. And we made sure that the wealth that is created or the resources that are available in this country are also properly distributed to the lowest strata of the society. We are not leaving out anybody from this particular bracket. That's also good. We are good. Compared to 1947. Then secular, yes, the country was divided based on the religions then, but now everybody has an equal opportunity to work on. Anybody can be anywhere in the hierarchy of the organizations. Anybody can be, performing well, they will be given equal opportunity here. And intercaste marriages we see today, right, in large numbers of late. That means we are actually pushing that to the second place. That is the caste, religion, and the things to the second place. Am I right or not? Yeah, we are there. Then you talk of republic, okay, democracy. Democratic, yeah, this is a beautiful thing. In fact, we have actually shown to the world that India is not simply the largest democracy, it is the best democracy. Why? Having seen what has happened in US, in the Capitol Hill, right? Riots that we saw in the Capitol Hills that show that India is the only country that has got such a kind of a strong and sustainable democracy. So good. And what we were then in 1947? Not at all. You can see even the Republic, Now, in spite of this kind of a heterogeneous collection of religions, languages, borders, states, everything is still united and progressing very fast. When I say progressing, you can see that progress in terms of, let's say, IT sector, agriculture sector, milk production we are the first, space technology, health sector. Almost any sector you take up, we are doing fantastic events in these last 70 years. But now you may ask me 70 years. Actually 70 years is very small period in the history of the country. In the history of a country, very small period. Maybe a wink of an eyelid, that's all. And we have made such a tremendous progress here. That's what is giving me a lot of optimism about the future of this particular country. It doesn't mean that we have done everything. There is still more to do and still enough scope and space left for us to improve, especially in terms of giving, equality to everybody, equal opportunity to everybody, which is also a part of our constitution. Justice to everybody. We get justice, but very delayed justice. Distorted justice sometimes. It's very important to make sure that these are addressed. Maybe justice, equality, and brotherhoodness, that has to be improved further to make sure that everybody lives peacefully in this particular country. In fact, if we look at all these things, we have done, our constitution has done wonders to this particular country, but still we still have some space left to improve on that. Then what is our role here as teachers? In fact, you all know that the national education policy that we have recently, which has been approved by the cabinet, holds the key. We people, the teachers here, have a great responsibility because NEP actually, if we are able to produce a graduate or a student with respect to with the capacity, with the, what should I say, provisions of the NEP, it's possible to produce a full-rounded personality, a qualified personality, a committed personality, a person with a great empathy to others, sensitivity and responsibility to others. If we are able to implement, as teachers, if we are able to implement very seriously this NEP, taking it to our heart in letter and spirit, I am sure that we will be able to produce that kind of graduates, that kind of people, that kind of human resource, which would be assuring us that this country is going to be safe in the days to come also, and it could be one of the very, very powerful countries in the world. In fact, I am so proud to share with you one important thing, that is, you probably would have been reading all these days in the newspapers. India has been the vaccine powerhouse, yes or no? Yeah? Which are the two vaccines? Yeah. We are the largest producers of vaccine in the world, probably to the extent of 50%. That's what even the United Nations said. If India is not there, 50% of the population in the world would not be there because of the absence of vaccine. That's what they said. Now, given that, even in India itself, we require such an amount of vaccine because there are so many crores of people who need to be vaccinated. But what India is doing? India is actually sharing the vaccine with various other countries, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and even Brazil, so many countries. Why are they doing this? Then when our own requirements are not even fulfilled to a fraction, our Indian government is doing such a big thing of sharing these kinds of life-saving drugs with every other country. That shows that we don't simply speak of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, but we actually mean it. We want everybody to survive. We value everybody's life as that of others. That's how this country is. I'm so happy and so proud to be in this country, having led that kind of an initiative by the government of India. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, sir, for your kind, motivating, and patriotic words. A nation's culture resides in the heart and the soul of its people. Now I call upon Dr. Shaila Bantulu, Director and Professor BMS, School of Architecture, to share her thoughts on this occasion.
Good morning, one and all. Our chairman, Melodic, chairman and trustee, BMSIT and BMSIT&M, Mohan principal BMSIT, and my friends and HODs and principal professors and my dear students. I could see my students, first year students standing over there. And a warm welcome to the first Independence Day or the Republic Day. I think for you this is the Republic Day here. So I welcome you here. Okay. Today I remember, we do festivals, so many festivals we do celebrate, like Diwali and then Ganesh Chaturthi and so many different festivals. All together we having so many different festivals. And these are the two festivals, like the first is like the Independence Day, and then this is Republic Day. A very different festivals where we have I still remember my school days when the 2-3 days it's like a festival. Like preparing when I was in scouts and guides, and preparing my own costumes and the shoes and then the regals, and it was such a fun. I never felt okay, Diwali is so special, but instead of Diwali, these festivals are really great. And when I listen these patriotic songs in the morning, like, Ye Mere Watan Ke Logo, when we release, hear these songs, why only 2 days? These 2 days, generally we listen these all songs, Mere Bharat Ke Watan, Jis Desh Mein Uglis, Sona. So there are so many patriotic songs. We really, feel so energetic. When I saw even in the morning the NCC parade, I still miss those my days when I was in a scouts. I used to go to the school in the morning, right in the 5 o'clock. I used to get up and dress up and go into these parades. And then after the flag hosting, I used to go to the DC office and then go for the parade. And then the whole day was like a tableau. And that was really fun. I really miss those days when I see all of you here. Thank you again in the morning. And as Sir rightly mentioned about so many new development happened after the independence, and again the Republic Day was very so special, and so many development, and the biggest challenge was again the industry development and the economy and then the education sector, and immediately I think within 1 or 2 years we had these biggest IITs which came into existence. Like I think in 1951 or 1952 there were 3 major IITs which came into the existence, which was a big challenge, and still even these are the national importance institutions which started in those early age of our independence, which is really a proud moment to say that that immediately we saw the new challenges, the education, economy, industry and agriculture, then slowly the migration, urbanization, so many new cities, so many different challenges. Science and technology again. So this is where every year we do face these challenges, and then still I believe these are the 2 days. Every time we do celebrate in the same spirit and with the proud, because this is the day we have to remember those people who have sacrificed their life. And then because of that we do enjoy these freedom days. And just a few of my words I just want to say here. It's just in Hindi, just I wrote yesterday. I thought I'll just share it with you. Complete independence, पूर्ण स्वराज, बोलने के लिए बस ये 2 शब्द, लेकिन क्या आज तक हम ये जान पाए, क्या आज तक हम ये जान पाए, क्या कभी महसूस किए, जानने के लिए समझना पड़ता है, सुनना पड़ता है, महसूस करना पड़ता है, कितने ने गवाए अपनी जिंदगी, कितनों ने गवाया अपने अपनों को, कितनों ने गवाया अपने बचपन को, कितनों ने अपने सपने। आज हम जो हैं, जहां है, जिस धरती पे है, वो उन वीरों की बलिदानों की है। काश हम समझ पाते, सब समझ पाते, हम समझ पाते, तुम समझ पाते। With these words, thank you very much.
Thank you, man, for your wishes and thoughtful words. A soldier fights not because what he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind it. Now I call upon Lieutenant Rani Mysore Srinivas to deliver a few words on Diksha Sethi, after which a video of her speech will be played.
Thank you, Gautam. In NCC, Republic Day camp held at Delhi is one of the highest achievement for every cadet who aims for. Fortunately for us, our cadet, senior and officer Diksha Sethi has been selected for the camp and won a silver medal in all India competitions. Starting his journey as a cadet, based on her performance, hard work, dedication, we have given a junior under officer rank which we could give in a college level. But in this particular group of NCC, we are affiliated to 39 Karnataka Battalion NCC. For that, 30 colleges has been affiliated. Among them, only one male cadet and one female cadet will be given a cadet, a senior under officer, that which our cadet has achieved that. So we are proud to say that all achieved that senior cadet officer and as representing our college, state and national level. Right now, as we speak, she will be marching in the Delhi Rajpath in front of President and Prime Minister of India. It's a really a proud thing for all of us. Thank you and we can go to our small media. Thank you.
Chairman, I am Senior Under Officer Deeksha Singh in my third year of Electronics and Communication Engineering in BMSIT. I stand very proudly today as I wear these golden stripes on my shoulder and claim myself as a Republic Day cadet. I also am the silver medalist in the All India Best Cadet Army Wing Senior Wing Division. And it gives me immense joy and pleasure to say that I am a student of BMSIT and have also trained under my ANO, Lieutenant Rani Masoshino. Throughout this journey, from being just a cadet to standing with the Golden Stripe Senior Under Officer today, I have had a great learning experience while also getting an opportunity to meet the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister, while also getting to interact with the DG NCC, Lieutenant General Parveen Kumar Ayush. Through this journey, I would like to thank the entire staff of BMSIT, starting from the principal. Sir, thank you so much for all your support throughout and for giving me permission to attend this camp. The Vice Principal, Dean External Affairs, Dean Student Welfare. Also, my great thanks goes out to HOD ECE, Dr. Ambika ma'am. Ma'am, you have been of great support throughout. Also, a great thanks to all the faculty that teaches me for understanding this opportunity and giving me a chance to go ahead, attend this camp and still give me extra classes to teach later on. Thank you to my proctor and every teacher that has taught me so far. I would also like to thank my parents for the immense amount of support that they've been tendering to me throughout this camp. Thanks to every cadet of NCC BMSIT company, my seniors and my juniors for the support, the motivation and just that little bit of comfort that I need before every competition that I attend. I look forward to seeing every cadet of BMSIT with a golden stripe someday, and that is what I will strive for after I reach that. Do watch me tomorrow in the Rajpath Parade on 26th, while also on 28th on. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much. And sir, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our principal, management and all, because without your initiative, guidance and also continuous support, we couldn't happen, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rani ma'am, and thank you, Deeksha, for that heart-warming speech. If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. To quote the Bhagavad Gita, yoga is a journey of the self, through the self, to the self. So now here is a performance by architect Seema Anand, Associate Professor, BMSSA, accompanied by Vyuti and Stuti. I request all of you all to take a seat and embrace the spiritual journey.
Good morning one and all, and happy Republic Day for everybody. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಾಸನ. ಪ್ರಸರಿತ ಪಾದೋತ್ತಾಸನ, ಪಾರ್ಶ್ವೋತ್ತಾಸನ. उदित हस्त पदंगुष्टासन एकपाद सेतुबंध सर्वांगासन। पूर्वमुख पश्चिमोत्तासन एकपाद चक्रासन। अष्टवक्रासन महादेवासन। भिन्नपाद गाढ़वासन सुप्त दंडासन। भक्त पद्मासन उपवित षट्कोणासन। उपविष्ट षट्कोणासन। गर्भपिंडासन हनुम पश्चिमोत्तासन। कोटिलासन परिव्रत हनुम झानु शीर्षासन। कर्णपीडासन परिव्रत झानु शीर्षासन। कृष्णासन अनंतनासन लेवल 2। वज्रासन वीरभद्रासन 3। एकपाद राजकपोतासन शरण नटराजासन। राजकपोतासन पार्श्व नटराजासन। पार्श्व राज कपोतासन सर्वांगासन मन हनुमानासन पिंडासन विक्रमासन एकपाद शलभासन नमस्कारासन
That was a wonderful performance. A set of around 18 to 19 yogasanas shown by the participants here. And a big round of applause for Jyoti and Shruti for maintaining that hunger till now. They have not eaten anything and they have participated with such skill. Music is the literature of the heart. It commences where the speech ends. Now I call upon Chandana Swami and group from NCC to take us through a harmonic journey.
ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ನೆರೆನಾಡಿನ ಒಂದಂಗುಳ ನೆಲದಾಸೆಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೆಲದಾಸೆಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮಾತೆಯ ಸಂತಾನದಿ ನಾವೇಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲ ನಾವೇಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಕವಿ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಬಣ್ಣನೆ ಮಾತಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಕವಿ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಬಣ್ಣನೆ ಮಾತಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಸತ್ಯವು ಇದು ನಿತ್ಯವು ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಸತ್ಯವು ಇದು ನಿತ್ಯವು ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ನೆಲೆನಾಡಿನ ಒಂದಂಗುಳ ನೆಲದಾಸೆಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೆಲದಾಸೆಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮಾತೆಯ ಸಂತಾನದಿ ನಾವೇಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲ ನಾವೇಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲ ನೆಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ಜಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ನಮ್ಮದಿ ಈ ದೇಶ ನೆಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ಜಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ನಮ್ಮದಿ ಈ ದೇಶ ಗಿರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು ಜರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು ನಮ್ಮದೆ ಹಿಮ ದೇಶ ಗಿರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು ಝರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು ನಮ್ಮದೆ ಹಿಮ ದೇಶ ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ಬಂಗಾರದಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುಟ ಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಟಿದೆತ್ತಿದೆ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ ವೀರರ ಸಂದೇಶ.
I am delighted to introduce our chairman, BMSIT and BMSSA, Shri M. Madan Gopal, former Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. He was selected into the Indian Administrative Service in 1984 and placed in Karnataka Cadre. During his tenure of more than 3 decades in Karnataka, he has served the state in many departments, including higher education. Welcome you, sir, onto the stage and to honor the sacrifices of the heroes who made this day a special day for all Indians.
Dr. Mohan Babu, Dr. Shaila, all the deans and HODs and faculty members and students. My hearty greetings on the 72nd Republic Day. For the speeches of Dr. Mohan Babu, Shaila, and also poetry from her. At the outset, I compliment our cadet, Diksha Sethi, who rose to the occasion of participating in the Republic Day parade in Delhi. And it says such a fantastic performance that we all BMSIT and then BMS School of Architecture and the BMS Education Trust family is proud of her achievement. So my compliments to her. And also I was quite happy to see our faculty member Seema and her 2 children. I think they are done, but excellent performance. Now we all know yoga is not just limited to any caste or a community or a religion. It's international yoga. You see the yoga performance in Brasilia, you see in Mexico, you see in New York, you see even in the remotest corners of the world. So all credit should go to the Prime Minister Sri Modi ji, who could bring out the importance and significance of yoga internationally. So we all know that when we speak of Republic, we remember the great sacrifices made by our forefathers, freedom fighters. So we have to remember Pastor Balwantrao Phadke. I don't know if many of you know or not. I think you must be knowing our, what is the name? We have an anchor, what is the name? He may be knowing that Vasudev Balwantrao Phadke is the first freedom fighter who rose against the British with arms. And we have now Ramoshi patients in the 1870s. All these are the struggles which you remember. We wonder what we achieved. So that's someone asked a student, can you cite at least 3 things which India feels proud of? And the students replied, first is that India remained as a country. You could see the countries which got independence in 1940s. Many of the countries split into 2, 3, 4, 5, whether it is the Balkans, whether it is a USSR, many countries. And then that is why not only we remained united, we remained as a one country, we continue to be a democracy. With all our pitfalls, whatever the difficulties we have, all the constraints, we remained as the one country, that to a democratic nation. I consider this is what a student said. I fully endorse that view. Second is that self-reliance. We have seen many countries, even for a small pin, they import. Whereas we have most of the production in India, manufacturing sector has grown leaps and bounds. We are to great extent we are self-reliant on various things. Third is that still it is people are traveling our rail network. If you see the tremendous progress that is coming on, whether it is a proposed bullet train or the comfort that are coming into the country, many of the people nowadays don't travel by train. But if you travel by train, if you see our railway stations, you see that amazing. We can compare with any of the places in the world. So these are the achievements broadly. But still, when we say that Republic does not recognize any family rule or a dynasty rule, any ordinary person can rise to the place of a Prime Minister of the country. This is a country where the people, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, gender, could rise to the highest level. So this is the country provides an opportunity, equality in status and equality in opportunity. This is the nation where we feel proud of. So just morning, yesterday actually I came to know that Padma awardees list. You know that I was in the Ministry of Culture in 1996 as a director there. It was the Department of HRD. How the Padma awards are selected, rest of the matter. Because every used to be recommendation letters from members of parliament, this caste group, that group, this region, this religion, all the picked up by some criteria other than the merit. Now we see, I'm happy to see that Dr. R.L. Kashyap, because I have been to meet him a couple of times. I also have the books signed by him. He is not only eminent scientist, he is fundamental research into computer pattern recognition and then machine intelligence. He is a pioneer in the world. Yet he is a great Vedic scholar. All the 4 Vedas in Samhitas he translated into English. He stays in Bangalore. But yesterday some of the friends went to his house and honored him. Such an amazing personality. This is, I consider, this is an essence of nation. This is an essence of Bharatiya. We have science and spirituality. Both when science teaches us the values of rationality, values of evidence, whereas the spirituality teaches us tolerance and kindness, compassion. These are the values. Science and the spirituality go together in our country. This is a great achievement. If you see one more person, which you got it Padma Shri from Karnataka. Many of you know Dr. BMSIT&M because you have seen his videos on the WhatsApp. Amazing personality. But I am talking of a Jogati Manjamma. She is a transgender. Who expects that a transgender? Many of us didn't know. She is only recently she became the Karnataka Janpad Academy chairperson. Many of us didn't know. If you ask anybody from Karnataka, if you ask who is Jogati Manjam, nobody knew. Even the last year, if you see that now the entire list, if you go through, there are some celebrities, yes. But I am saying that many of those awardees, unknown, unheard, unsung heroes of the nation. This is where the spirit of India comes out. Not that you have to belong to a particular family or a particular religion, particular caste. No, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, gender, the merit is being recognized at the highest level. This is such a pioneer achievement of the government. Because unknown person, if you see Venkatesh, is a sports person, is a dwarf. A dwarf participating in the various Olympiads, got gold medals. And that person, many sports person also may not be knowing who is this Venkatesh. Saying that this is the spirit, and Republic Day is an opportunity to recognize our unsung heroes, unsung personalities spread across the world, spread across the country. This is the spirit of Republic Day. When we say that, when we learn, country remained as one. One should, when you take a R.L. Kashyap's example, there is a science, and if you see the Melodic pillar in Qutub Minar, though it is rated as a 4th century AD, again it is debatable, some say it is the 3rd century BC. There the unrusted, despite exposure to sun, rain, winter, etc. It is that melodic pillar not rusted it. That means the heights of metallurgical science which we developed in the country. Similarly, if you see, many of you care to go to Kamlapura in Hampi, where the Vijayanagara times Anekat built by them still intact. So the method of water distribution, community based, people centered. So these are the achievements if you see them, but unfortunately we are made to believe that everything in India, there are some chronic pathological negative disorderly people. They think everything in the bag, everything in the dark. Whereas when you recognize what we are, what is our strength? Yes, there will be some bad things happen. But I am saying that when you concentrate on the bad things only, bad things will stare at you. So we have to look at the good things that happened in our traditions, our culture, our customs. There are a lot of things to learn. Now India is awakened. Now I think if you see whatever the ratings, not only economically or even the social sectors, they just a few months ago, if you recall the newspaper reports, the great 2 or 3 great persons from scientific community from US and UK said India is a COVID disaster. 1 crore deaths will take place by September. Bangalore, they said 15 lakh deaths. Now you see what's happening in UK and US and Spain, France, Germany. India, with our human resources, with our confidence, we could face such a pandemic with the countries which are still considered to be advanced in so many sectors, particularly health sector. Still they are struggling to know what happened. And as our principal said, our vaccine production, vaccine diplomacy they call it, the pioneer in the vaccine production in the world. Now the country we have given to countries like Sri Lanka, we are giving it, Mauritius, even Brazil. I am saying that this is the contribution of India. So our strength will come out of our confidence, not arrogance. Our confidence that builds our nation. I am sure, Lord, our students community, parents are here, our faculty, the members are here. We should recognize what is good in our country. We should never feel inferior. Again, not the overconfident. Don't feel inferior. India is showing a path to the world now. I am sure next generation we will show the trendsetter to the world, and India will emerge as not only strong but also humanist country in the world. With these words, once again I compliment our NCC, the cadet, and best wishes to our principal, director, all the faculty members, students, and parents. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your precious thoughts. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Now, I call upon Akansha V. Garg from the Department of ET to take us through a melodious journey.
ಎಲೆಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಭಾವದ ಎಲೆಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಎಲೆಗಳ ಬಣ್ಣ ಒಂದೇ ಹಸಿರು ಎಲೆಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಭಾವದ ಎಲೆಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಎಲೆಗಳ ಬಣ್ಣ ಒಂದೇ ಹಸಿರು ಜಾತಿ ಭಾಷೆ ಪಂಥ ಹಲವು ಅವುಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಜಾತಿ ಭಾಷೆ ಪಂಥ ಹಲವು ಅವುಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದೇ ಬದುಕು ಸಾಗೋಣ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಾಗೋಣ ನಾವು ನೀವು ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನೀಗೋಣ ಭಿನ್ನತೆ ನೀಗೋಣ ಸಾವಿರ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಒಂದೇ ಗುರಿಗಾಗಿ ಕಿಡಿಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಕುಡಿಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಬದುಕಿನ ಗುಡಿಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಕರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಹೆಸರು ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರ ಗಂಗ ಹಣತೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದೇ ಘನತೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರ ಲಂಘ ಹಣತೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದೇ ಘನತೆ ತೆರೆಯೋಣ ಹೃದಯ ತೆರೆಯೋಣ ನಾವು ನೀವು ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಮರೆಯೋಣ ಭೇದ ಮರೆಯೋಣ ನದಿಗಳು ಕೂಡಿದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಕಡಲಾಗಿ ಪದಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಬದುಕಿನ ಹದಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಪದಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಬದುಕಿನ ಹದಗಳು ನೂರಾರು ಪದಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಂದೇ ಉಸಿರು ಅಕ್ಕರೆಯಿಂದ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಾಳೋಣ ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ತೋರೋಣ ಅಕ್ಕರೆಯಿಂದ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಾಳೋಣ ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ತೋರೋಣ ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ನಾಡನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ನಾವು ನೀವು ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಮುಟ್ಟೋಣ ಬಾಳನು ಮುಟ್ಟೋಣ ತಾರೆಗಳೇ ನಾಡಿನ ಸೂರಾಗಿ
That was a lovely performance. Thank you, Akansha. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. Now I call upon Pramodini and Javira from the Department of ETE to deliver the speech.
So good morning to one and all present here. Hi Javeria.
Hello Pramodini. Do you know what is special today about?
Today is Republic Day, right?
Yeah, correct Pramodini. What do you know about Republic Day?
I only remember they used to hoist the flag, the people used to march forward and used to have a lot of cultural events happening in our school, and this is what it's been happening since our schooling and college.
Do you ever thought that we could celebrate our Republic Day so well?
No Javeria, to be frank, I never even thought about it.
Okay, so last year was for us such a worsen year, na?
Yeah, true. I saw all form of difficulties faced in our country, right from my neighboring to the nation.
Okay, anyways, do you know how worse the people were hit in India?
Yeah, true Javeria. I feel the financial crisis and unemployment was a major hit.
Okay. What do you say? What is republic?
Republic means the supreme power held by its elected representatives.
Okay. Did the supremacy help people?
I feel not everyone were able to meet their needs, neither individually nor other means.
Okay. But we all did everything possible to help people in all the possible ways.
Correct. What could have been changed, Javeria?
I think unemployment, like financial crisis and all, which took in our India.
So could you tell me, since you told about unemployment, can you tell me what are the reasons for unemployment?
Okay, in our country, there are a lot of reasons for a long section of the population of the nation is facing a problem of unemployment. Some reasons are population growth, slow economic growth, seasonal occupation, slow growth in the economic, and the main reason of unemployment is like increasing the population in India.
Okay. So I feel the consequences could be if things will continue like the current situation, then the problem of unemployment will become a major issue for the nation. Apart from this, many things happen in the economy which actually hit our poverty.
Okay. Well, Pramodini, can you tell what could be the reasons for this?
I feel the things which are responsible for our unemployment or poverty could be the exploitation of laborers, crime rate, political instability, mental health and loss of skills, due to which our nation is also getting hit very badly.
Okay. At the end,
So what I feel is, we all know crisis hit, but it is always good if we have a useful tool prepared in prior.
okay. So, we youth of the nation,
So we, the youth of the nation,
that is our righteousness to raise our mother nation,
motherland
and our country to its highest of prominence in all ways possible. We, the students of BMSIT, would always like to be the pride of our nation. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. Thank you.
Thank you. Music is the universal language of mankind. Now, I call upon Madhura and group from the Department of EEE to fill the charisma and the aura by their melodious voices. How captivating. Thank you, Shriya, Hideshi, Priyanka, Nisarga, Harshita, Divyashri, and Madhura for that lovely performance. Music is life itself. Now I call upon Namita from the Department of Civil to grace this occasion with a musical performance.
ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಹರಿಹರಿಯುವ ನೀರಗಳ ಮೇಲಗುವ ಬಾನಂಗಳ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿಯ ಮಣ್ಣ ಕಣ ಹಾರಾಡುವ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳ ಹರಿಹರಿಯುವ ನೀರ ಕಣ ಮೇಲಗುವ ಬಾಲಂಗಳ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿಯ ಮಣ್ಣ ಕಣ ಹಾರಾಡುವ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳ ಹೊಳೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುವ ಚುಕ್ಕಿಗಳ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನದು ಹೊಳೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುವ ಚುಕ್ಕಿಗಳ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ನಗೆ ಚೆಲ್ಲುವ ಹೂವುಗಳು ಹೂವು ನನ್ನದು ನಗೆ ಚೆಲ್ಲುವ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆಯ ಹೂವು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಬೆಳೆದು ನಿಂತವನ ಸಿರಿಯ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ಬೆಳೆದು ನಿಂತವನ ಸಿರಿಯ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಗಿರಿಯು ನನ್ನದು ದೇಶ 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 ನನ್ನದು.
Thank you, Namita. Literature is a luxury. Fiction is a necessity. Now, I call upon students from BMSIT to entertain us through a literary performance.
Good morning, esteemed Director, Chairman, and teachers and other faculty. I can see quite a few familiar faces, my classmates, my teachers, all of them. I'd like to give a shout out. First and foremost, my literary performance will have two sections. First would be my friend Megha, Mary. She'll be reciting a poem and maybe offer a few facts about Republic Day. After which I will be reciting another piece of literature I would like to write.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Megha Medianal, first BR section C. Today I'd like to share a little bit of facts that every Indian must be aware of for this Republic Day. So the first Republic Day was actually celebrated on 26 Jan 1950, which is 3 years after our independence. Our first Republic Day parade was at the Rajpath at 1955. The song, there was a Christian song, Abide by Me, which was sung at the Republic Day parade, which is believed to be one of Mahatma Gandhi's favorite songs. And our constitution is known to be the longest, and it has about 448 articles. And so now I'd like to give this day a little more meaning by reciting a poem. Ours is a land of sages, known for bravery for ages. None can with it compete. Its culture none can beat. Whatever caste or religion, all of us live in unison. With rivers, sweet fountains, it's a land of high mountains. Its green forests are pretty and are sources of prosperity. Let's for it work hard and for its safety be on guard. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha, for that wonderful poem. If you don't mind, I'd like to take the mic. Podium's a little too formal for me. So this book, what I've been working on for the past year, is nature-based philosophy. Called Eden Purgatorio. I've taken the first few pages of it and edited it to reflect our more Republic Day theme. Midway betwixt the heavens and the soil, in the heart of the world lies a republic quite aesthetic. Such a world atop you shall find yourself amidst the most vibrant mixtures of art, culture and peoples, with the most graceful agony. To adorn your sights atop this handmade nation, you need only open your eyes and glance at the many wonders in this country that are looked over but seldom looked at. From the reflection of the so elegant but stark clouds, through the portals which are our lively ponds and lakes, under the softest sunlight among its most green foliage, speckled with crimson, violet and white. Perched on the most diverse body of blades, bracts and even palms that could be used to cool the most royal of emperors, and blades of grass so sharp that wars could be won with them equipped. Here, on this sacred land, even the spine-covered cacti that forewarns you with their pricks presents you with the distant delight that is their flowery crown. Such is our nation, with song on our lips and a flag in our hearts. Jai Hind.
Thank you for those thoughtful words. When words fail, music speaks. Now, I call upon students from BMSIT for an Acapella performance.
Take the chair.
मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यारी है बस तेरा प्यारी माँ तुझे सलाम माँ तुझे सलाम अम्मा तुझे सलाम वंदे मातरम 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 वंदे मातरम
Consolation. Thank you for awakening the patriotic souls within us. Dance is a poem. Each word is captured in a moment. Now, I call upon S. Sonika Reddy and Lakshita S. from BMSIT to present a folk dance. Where words fail, music speaks. Now, music is the art which is most nigh to tears and melody. Now, I call upon Kiran from the Department of Triple E for a mellow performance. Thank you for the soothing performance. Music is a language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing struggle. Now, I call upon Mr. Benny Johnson and team from BMSIT for a musical performance.
Hello. Hello. Yeah.
से भारत बोल दुनिया की शान है भारत माँ की रक्षा जीवन कुर्बान है भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्ता हमारा है
Thank you for taking us through a Melody's journey. And now we've come to the end of today's program. It is said that gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Now I call upon Dr. Prashant A. Atuvere sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this event. This event is the result of more than a week's preparation. We have come to the end of this particular program, that is 72nd Republic Day celebration. jointly being organized by BMS Institute of Technology and Management and BMS School of Architecture. I thank Chairman Shri M. Madan Gopal for gracing this occasion and being with us. I thank Dr. Mohan Babujian, Principal BMS Institute of Technology and Management, for giving us this opportunity and guidance for conducting this program. I thank Dr. Shaila Banjnu, Director, BMS School of Architecture, for all the cooperation that she has extended in organizing this event. I would like to acknowledge the contributions of Dr. B. Pushpa and Professor Shruti Jain, who coordinated this event. I would want a big round of applause for them. I must thank Dr. Anil Kumar D and Sri Hari Pai in ensuring that this program reaches everyone around the globe. Thank you, sir. I will also thank the students and faculty members of both the organizations, both the institutes, in making this program a success. If I have left out any names, it is my shortcoming maybe, and it has been a wonderful event till now, and I would request everyone to join us for the breakfast there. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.
You have left a name. You left your own name.
I have left. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Prashant. Wonderful. Wonderful.
So stop ಮಾಡೋದಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ Prashant, excellent work. Thank you. And Shruti also. Thank you, sir. Wonderful work. Thank you. Stop ಮಾಡಿ. Program after program.
ಅದೇ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ಇದಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಲೈವ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಮುಗೀತು ಸರ್. ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ